Greetings and salutations, people of the internet. This is Master RBG, and it finally happened, folks. After more videos than I'd care to count, this channel has surpassed 100 subscribers. I suppose I could go on a big speech here, but that's not really my thing. I don't do this for fame or for money. I do it to share my love of indie games with the world. And I have a special one for today's special occasion. Not only does it have more references to indie games than I've ever seen in a single game before, but a bizarre hook that must be seen to be believed. Today, I'm going to be reviewing Indie Pogo. Let's do it. So, I'm already kind of digging the aesthetic here. I'm not really sure what I really expected given how many different indie characters are in this game, but yeah. I guess this setup makes as much sense as anything. And within the first few seconds, we already have references to numerous indie games and indie artists right from jump. We wasted zero time with that. Oh, wait a sec, I know this guy. Trying to think of his name, but I'm drawing a blank. Hopefully I'll remember later. Hopefully. But... oh. Okay, so we got local battle, online, this dude, single player. Yeah, let's go with single player. At least for now. We have to unlock the other options, I believe. Alright, who to pick? Well, I know her. And her. I only know him from the tutorial. Yeah, let's go with Lilac. She's from Freedom Planet, which, although it is a game I have played, I have not actually reviewed on this channel yet, which is weird. It's one of the handful that was like from my pre-YouTube days. Oh yeah. Now, the clear and bizarre mechanic in this game is that you're jumping all the time, as is your opponent, or opponents. So, everything is air-based, or jumping-based. Damn, I don't think I'm doing too bad here. It's not bad at all. Now, of course, unlike Smash Brothers, which has, you know, a percentage of how much damage you've taken, how likely it is that you're going to get thrown off a platform, here, you have an HP bar, and it gradually goes down. So you can see my opponent's down to like 4 health. Well, I still have 34, so I'm doing well. Booyah! Ha ha ha! Oh, very nice. Okay. And we earn coins the more matches we go into. Don't worry, you don't have to get all the way through, like, every single match to keep your coins. You keep them no matter what. Unless you spend them on continues. Okay, I recognize the level. The level is clearly referencing Flappy Bird, which is ironic since I don't believe that game is still around. Though I admit I don't recognize the character here. Like, not even a little bit. Which is a shame. He's an interesting looking character. But I just have no idea who he is. Not that that is stopping me from beating the tar out of him. I wonder if this is how new people feel when they play Smash Brothers for the first time. Like they don't know everybody who's in it. And let's face it, I'm not exactly a rookie when it comes to indie video games. This channel's been around for over 4 years. Clearly I have some idea of who a number of these characters are. Okay, who are we fighting next? Ooh, it's the kid from Teslagrad. Okay, this should be interesting. And I recognize this. The background, or the battle arena, I guess, is from Runbow. And it seems to run on Runbow mechanics, which means that platform, yeah, that platform is gone. Okay. For those who have never played Runbow, as the background color changes, the environment changes with it. So, if you're looking for a blue platform and the background has itself become blue, then that blue platform disappears. And the same thing goes with the other colors. Green background, green platform disappears. Orange background, orange platform disappears. So on and so forth. It makes for a really weird game, trust me. I will be reviewing that at a later date. Don't worry, it'll be soon-ish. Give it a couple months, you'll see. But hey, we're doing pretty good so far. Alright. Money? We're fighting money? Ooh, Scrooge McDuck would be upset with this whole concept. Money would just one-hit KO him. Good thing he's not in this game. Oh, hold on. Oh, okay, I'm just collecting coins in a minigame. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Much more sense than trying to fight money, because that'd just be silly. Okay, who do we have next? Oh, it's the main character from Shoot Shimmy and Orca from Rivals of Aether. Well, this is going to be interesting. I know both these guys fairly well. Alright, let's do it. Oh, it's the Bouncy Castle mini stage from Shoot Shimmy. I remember this. This is nice. And the 2 trophies I already have just randomly popped up. That's kind of weird. Whatever though, it's neat. So far I'm liking this level a lot more than the others with platforms. It's just, I don't know, more convenient. Kind of makes me feel like this is this game's equivalent to Final Destination. Not the movie series, I mean from Smash Brothers. You know, the stage that everyone wants to play on. There we go. Booyah! Okay, so our next fight is versus Viridian and the dude from Downwell, another game I've reviewed in the past. But, as interesting as that fight might be, there's one a little more interesting I want to skip ahead to. So, hold on for a moment. Ah, here we go. A fight worth putting on YouTube. Facing against Commander Video and Shovel Knight. Steal thy shovel, Shovel Knight. Ooh, okay, that's actually kind of a neat thing with the anchor. Kinda upset I can't play as him yet. Or Commander Video. Mostly Shovel Knight, though. Not gonna lie, I would main the daylights out of him. You know, I don't remember exactly how many so far, but there have been a lot of different Shovel Knight cameos in other games. Maybe one of these days I should make a top 10 list of that. Things to consider for later. Anywho, I was easily able to get rid of Commander Video. Shovel Knight's proving to be a bit more difficult. Of course, now that I have him trapped here in the corner, I will easily remedy that. Ha ha ha! Now, of course, while the fighting here is, of course, first and foremost the main attraction, there's also quite a lot of other things to see in this game. Personally, I like the trophies, the shop to buy taunts, stages, outfits, and characters from, even the silly Gachapon Man, which, by the way, is he an indie game character too? I'm not sure. I mean, I suppose technically he is now, even if he wasn't previously. You know what, I'm just not going to think about that anymore. My only regret is the tiny number of playable characters from the outset. Like, the fact that I can't main Shovel Knight yet, because I haven't unlocked Shovel Knight yet. The game does do something really quite unique. While it's fairly common for indie game characters to make cameos in other indie games, this is the first one that went out of its way to make sure its lengthy list of characters and cameos not only get a proper introduction via the trophies, but also go the extra mile and has a link available to their respective games' homepages online, which I think is really cool. So even if you don't know who each of these characters are, you can learn really quick. And if you end up liking a character you found first in this game, maybe you can end up liking the video game that came from first. Who knows? And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Indie Pogo. One of the most bizarre fighting games I've ever played. And yet, still pretty dang fun. You'd think a fighting game where everyone's bouncing around like they're on pogo sticks would be completely unplayable, but apparently you'd be wrong. By the way, I didn't figure it out until my second playthrough, which unfortunately I didn't record. Sorry about that. But there are supers in this game. You have to fill up the meter first, kind of like Street Fighter. I'm honestly kicking myself for not getting footage of it, though. Currently, this game is only available on PC, but I'm sure that in time, this game will find its way onto other platforms, and I certainly look forward to the day that it does. It currently runs for around $15, and I'd say it's well worth the price of entry. If you're a fan of fighting games with a sense of humor, or a fan of ridiculous party games, or maybe a fan of indie games in general, then this one is a game I highly recommend. And just in case you think the developers are done with this game and have moved on, there's new content on the way soon. Octodad will soon be a playable character, and that is something I have to see. Anywho, that does it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed making it for you. If you enjoyed it, hit that thumbs up button for me. If you'd like to see more of my nonsense in the future, hit that subscribe button. And if you'd like to be the first on your block to be notified the moment I post any new content here on YouTube, then hit that notification bell. And if you'd like some suggestions for other videos made by yours truly, then how about these? Over here, you can check out my review for Downwell, which I made quite some while ago. And over here, you can check out my review from last week for Arrow. Check out either one, they're both fantastic, just like you guys have been. Until next time, this is Master RBG, signing off.